Doug Ford announces he is not running for leader of the Ontario Progressive Conservative Party. Beloved mystery writer P.D. James dies at the age of 94.
I want to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving.
It's American Thanksgiving, but the weather is putting a damper on celebrations. Hi, and welcome to Humber News. I'm Rebecca Nobrega, coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. The waiting game is over for now. The Ford family stole the spotlight once more this morning, and our reporter Jordan Burton was there for the details.
Amongst widespread speculation, it was here outside the Ford's family business that Doug Ford announced his decision on whether or not to run for leadership of the Progressive Conservative Party.
Here announce that I will not be running for PC leadership. We have 5 great candidates. I'm going to support each and every one of them. I feel they can make the change. I'll be instrumental in helping them day in and day out to make sure we get this province back on track.
Less than 1 month after losing Toronto's mayoral election, Ford has decided to step back and adjust his focus.
My priorities, my family. My priorities are business, but that doesn't mean I won't be there for the people of Ontario and making sure that we have proper government running this great province. We need change in the PC party. We cannot go back to the same old ways, the old backroom boys running the party. We need fresh blood.
Out of the 5 candidates who have entered the PC leadership race, Doug Ford has decided to back family friend Christine Elliott.
Loyalty means everything to us. Christine's an extremely bright individual, and she can drive this province forward. And yes, I'd be supporting Christine Elliott.
Although Ford will not be running for leadership of the party, he will remain an active member in the community and says this is not the end of his political career. Jordan Burton, Humber News.
Prime Minister Stephen Harper has appointed Montreal lawyer Suzanne Cote to the Supreme Court of Canada. Cote is the first female practicing lawyer to be appointed in the court's 139-year history. She's Harper's 7th pick in the 9-member court. Cote takes over for Justice Louis LaBelle, who retires on Sunday. It's Thanksgiving weekend in the U.S., and President Barack Obama is reminding Americans that the country's best days are ahead.
You know, it's easy to focus on what separates us, but as we gather with loved ones on this Thanksgiving, let's remember and be grateful for what binds us together.
One thing keeping Americans apart this Thanksgiving is a blast of rain and snow that hit the East Coast. More than 700 flights have been canceled, and icy highways made road travel treacherous. The president and his family helped out people in need yesterday by distributing bags of food in the capital. A strike in Athens has left planes on the runway, cars stuck in gridlock, and the entire city at a standstill. This is the first major strike that the country has seen in nearly 7 months. The 24-hour walkout was organized by unions to protest against the plan for mass layoffs and pension cuts. With train and bus service interrupted, the city has become a giant parking lot, and the cancellation of all flights has left airport services grounded. The labor action is in response to demand from the European Union for Greece to impose more austerity measures. In China, a coal mine explosion has rocked the southwest province of Guizhou. 11 people died and 8 were injured. The cause of the blast is still under investigation. The explosion comes after a coast mine fire yesterday that killed 26 people in northeast China. China's mines are considered to be the deadliest in the world because of poor safety standards. The Nigerian Navy will be receiving a special gift. For the first time, a warship has been exported from China and is on its way to West Africa. The 1,800-ton stealth vessel will be used for coastal patrol. Because it's a warship, it's equipped with weapons and can be detected only when it's very close to enemy radar. It could be the beginning of the end for the United Kingdom as we know it. Britain has struck a political deal with Scotland. The agreement will result in the biggest transfer of power to the Scotland Parliament in 15 years.
Well, I'm delighted with what's been announced. We are keeping our promises and we're keeping our United Kingdom together.
The Scottish Parliament is going to have more responsibility. It will get the power to set income tax rates, welfare spending, and control over how Parliament is selected. Officials say a step towards federal Britain and hope it will satisfy the Scottish desire for independence. The deal is set to be implemented next year during the UK elections. French farmers aren't being sheepish with their latest protest. They've been taking their flight to famous Paris landmark. The National Sheep Association has brought hundreds of lambs to the Eiffel Tower. They're angry at government policy that protects wolves. The farmers say more than 8,000 sheep have been killed by wolves. They brought the lambs to show that they have to hand feed them because their mothers have been killed. The queen of crime fiction and beloved British mystery writer P.D. James has died. James thrilled and inspired generations of readers and sold millions of books worldwide. She was famous for titles including The Children of Men and Death of an Expert Witness. James was known for her realistic modern characters, and some of her more popular stories were adapted for television. She passed away peacefully in her Oxford home. She was 94 years old. To Be or Not to Be, a rare copy of Shakespeare's first folio has been discovered in a library in northern France. The copy contains 36 plays, including Hamlet, The Tempest, and Romeo and Juliet. It was found by accident by a librarian doing research for an exhibit. There are only about 230 of these first editions of Shakespeare's works in existence. There's the oldest source for studying his plays. Here at Humber, if you're looking for an easy way to add some personality to your room, then you may want to check out the Student Center. The Imaginist poster sale has returned to Humber with posters and artwork of all shapes and sizes. There is a poster here for everyone with prices ranging between $4 and $25. The poster sale will continue all day today and finish end of day tomorrow. When we come back, we'll tell you what's happening in the world of sports, and Ainsley Smith will have your 3-day forecast.
Make sure to bundle up because even though the sun is shining, snow is expected to fall throughout the day. We'll have your 3-day forecast after the break.
But first, we told you earlier about American Thanksgiving. Maybe the best part of it is the parade. Giant balloons, one-of-a-kind floats, and star performers took the streets of New York City to kick off the holiday season. The 88th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade marched through downtown New York this morning. Nearly 4 million people watched live and another 50 million people on TV. Singers, dancers, and bands entertained audiences in a 3-hour event. Thomas the Tank Engine made the first parade appearance, weighing in at the heaviest inflatable character. But the record holder for most parade appearances belongs to Snoopy and Woodstock, who are back for their 7th year.